It's in almost every celebrity's kitchen. It's been praised by ancient healers and modern biohackers alike. Apple cider vinegar, or ACV, is often called a miracle in a bottle. But is it just hype, or is there real science behind it? If you've tried drinking it and hated the taste or didn't see results, it's likely because you were doing it wrong. Today, we are going deep into the biology of acetic acid. I'm going to show you exactly how this simple fermented liquid can lower your insulin, stop your cravings, and help you burn fat while you sleep. But be warned, if you take it the wrong way, you could be doing more harm than good. Let's get into the professional way to use ACV. Have you ever looked at a bottle of apple cider vinegar and wondered what that weird, cloudy stuff floating at the bottom is? Well, that's where the magic happens. Let's talk about why not all vinegars are created equal. If you pick up a bottle of apple cider vinegar and it looks crystal clear, almost like apple juice, my advice? Just put it right back on the shelf. What you really looking for is the kind that proudly says, with the mother on the label. So what is the mother? Think of it as the powerhouse of the vinegar. It's a complex structure made of proteins, enzymes, and a whole bunch of friendly bacteria. This is what gives raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar that murky, cobweb-like appearance. It might not look pretty, but trust me, this is the good stuff you want. Now, let's get into the science behind why this is so beneficial, and it all comes down to one key component: acetic acid. Acetic acid is the main active compound in vinegar, and it's what's responsible for its sour taste and strong smell. But its benefits go way beyond just flavor. When you consume it, acetic acid acts as a short-chain fatty acid in your body, and it does some pretty amazing things. First, it has a direct effect on your brain. It helps to suppress the appetite control centers, which can lead to you feeling fuller for longer and naturally eating less. So if you're someone who struggles with cravings or overeating, this could be a game changer. But here's what I find truly fascinating. Acetic acid also interferes with the enzymes in your body that are responsible for breaking down starches. What does that mean for you? Well, if you have a little bit of apple cider vinegar before a meal, especially a meal that's high in carbohydrates, some of those starches won't be fully digested and absorbed. Instead, they'll pass right through your system. This is huge because it helps to prevent a massive spike in your blood sugar levels after you eat. You avoid that roller coaster of energy and the inevitable crash that follows. It's a simple way to help manage your body's response to carbs, all thanks to the power of acetic acid. So next time you're in the grocery store, you know exactly what to look for. Alright, let's dive into how apple cider vinegar actually helps you burn fat. It all comes down to a super important enzyme inside your body called AMP. Think of AMPK as the master switch for your metabolism. When this switch is flipped on, it sends a powerful signal to your cells, telling them to stop storing fat and start burning the fat you already have for energy. It's like turning your body from a fat-storing machine into a fat-burning furnace. So how does apple cider vinegar flip this switch? The magic ingredient is acetic acid. Scientific studies have shown that the acetic acid in ACV directly activates AMPK. There's a really famous study that highlights this perfectly. In this study, one group of people took just 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar every day. The other group, the control group, didn't. The results were amazing. The people who took the ACV lost significantly more weight and, specifically, more belly fat than the group that didn't. What's even more incredible is that they didn't have to make any other changes to their diet or exercise routine. Nothing. Just the simple addition of a CV made a measurable difference. Their triglyceride levels, that's a type of fat in your blood, also dropped significantly. So how does this process work on a deeper level, especially in your liver? Your liver is a central hub for fat production, a process called lipogenesis. When you consume excess calories, particularly from sugar and refined carbs, your liver converts them into fat for storage. This is where AMPK comes back into the picture. When acetic acid from a CV activates AMPK in your liver, it essentially puts the brakes on this fat production process. AMPK does this by inhibiting key enzymes that are necessary for creating new fatty acids and cholesterol. So not only are you telling your body to burn more stored fat for energy, but you're also telling your liver to produce less new fat in the first place. It's a powerful two-pronged attack on body fat. You're increasing fat burning while simultaneously decreasing fat storage. This is why those study participants saw such a reduction in belly fat and triglycerides. They were essentially reprogramming their liver to handle fat more efficiently, all thanks to the acetic acid in apple cider vinegar. It's a simple change that can trigger a cascade of positive metabolic effects. Ever feel like your body is on a blood sugar roller coaster? Up 1 minute, crashing the next? Let's talk about a simple, powerful tool that can help smooth out those rides. Apple cider vinegar? This isn't just some old wives' tale. It's a real metabolic game changer, and it all comes down to one key benefit: blood sugar management. Think of it this way. What's the number one thing that stops fat burning in its tracks? High insulin. And what causes high insulin? A big spike in your blood sugar. So, if we can control the blood sugar spike, we can help keep insulin in check, allowing our bodies to access fat stores for energy. This is where ACV becomes your secret weapon. Here is the strategy. Take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water about 20 minutes before you eat. What does this do? Scientific studies have shown this simple habit can slash the glycemic response of your meal by up to 30%. That means the carbohydrates you eat will have a much gentler impact on your blood sugar levels. This isn't just good news. It's a potential lifeline for anyone dealing with type 2 diabetes, PCOS, or insulin resistance. It helps your body handle carbs more effectively, preventing those dramatic spikes and subsequent crashes that leave you feeling tired and craving more sugar. But the benefits don't stop at mealtime. What about the dawn phenomenon, where you wake up with surprisingly high blood sugar, even though you haven't eaten all night? This is where another ACV trick comes in. Taking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in water before you go to sleep has been shown to lower your waking glucose levels the next morning. It works overnight to help stabilize your system. Essentially, ACV acts like a safety net for your metabolism. It's not a magic pill, but it's a powerful, natural tool that helps buffer the impact of meals and supports stable energy levels throughout the day and night. By keeping those blood sugar spikes from getting out of control, you're not just managing your health in the moment. You're creating an environment where your body can finally get back to burning fat efficiently. It's an easy, inexpensive habit that can make a huge difference in your health journey. Alright, before you even think about heading to your kitchen to grab that bottle of apple cider vinegar, I need you to listen up. We're about to cover 3 super important, can't-miss mistakes you absolutely need to avoid. Safety first, always. First up, and this is a big one, never, ever drink apple cider vinegar straight. I've seen people on social media taking it like a shot, and it makes me cringe every single time. This stuff is highly acidic. Drinking it undiluted can seriously burn your esophagus, the tube that carries food from your throat to your stomach. Not only that, but it can completely strip away your tooth enamel, which is your teeth's protective outer layer. Once that's gone, it's gone for good. The rule is simple, always dilute it. Mix 1 to 2 tablespoons into a big glass of water, at least 250 milliliters or about 8 ounces. No exceptions. Now for mistake number 2, which builds on the first one. To give your teeth some extra protection, use a straw when you drink your diluted apple cider vinegar mixture. Why? Because using a straw helps the liquid bypass your teeth, minimizing direct contact with that acid. Think of it as a VIP lane for the ACV straight past your precious enamel. It's such a simple little hack, but it can make a huge difference in preserving your smile for years to come. Your dentist will thank you. So grab a reusable straw and make it part of your routine. And finally, mistake number 3. Don't overdo it. I know it's tempting to think that if a little is good, then more must be better. But with apple cider vinegar, that's definitely not the case. The clinically studied and recommended dose is just 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. That's it. Going over this amount won't speed up your results, but it can lead to some pretty nasty side effects over time. We're talking about potentially low potassium levels, which can affect your muscle and nerve function, and even long-term issues with bone density, so stick to the recommended amount. Be consistent, be patient, and most importantly, be safe. I hope these tips help you use apple cider vinegar the right way, so you can enjoy all the benefits without any of the risks. If you found this useful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more health tips you can trust. Alright, let's get into the good stuff. You've heard the buzz about apple cider vinegar, but how do you actually make it work for you? I'm going to share the exact recipe I use every single morning. It's my secret weapon, and I call it the professional ACV morning tonic. Seriously, it's a game changer. Grab a pen and paper, you'll want to write this down. First, you'll need a glass of room temperature water. Not cold, not hot. Room temp is key for your digestion. To that, you're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. And make sure it says, with the mother, on the bottle. That cloudy stuff is where all the benefits are. Next up, we add 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. This not only gives it a nice zesty kick, but also packs a punch of vitamin C and antioxidants. It really brightens up the flavor. Now for my 2 secret ingredients. First, a pinch of Ceylon cinnamon. This isn't just for flavor. Ceylon cinnamon is amazing for helping to stabilize your blood sugar levels throughout the day. This helps curb those random cravings. And second, a tiny pinch of Himalayan pink salt. Why salt? This is for electrolytes. It helps with hydration and gives your body the essential minerals it needs to start the day right. So to recap, room temperature water, 1 to 2 tablespoons of ACV with the mother, a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, a pinch of Ceylon cinnamon, and a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. Stir it all together. Now here's the most important part, the timing. You want to drink this about 20 minutes before you eat your first meal of the day. This gives the ingredients time to get to work. What will you feel? Almost immediately, you might notice a decrease in that ravenous morning hunger. Your appetite will feel more balanced. Plus, many people, myself included, experience a significant boost in mental clarity. That morning brain fog just lifts. It sets you up for a day of making better food choices and feeling more energized and focused. Give this professional morning tonic a try for a week and see how you feel. It's such a simple habit, but the results can be profound. It has truly transformed my mornings and my overall wellness journey. So let's wrap this up. Apple cider vinegar isn't some magic potion that'll fix everything overnight, but it is an incredibly powerful tool to have in your health toolkit. When you combine this morning tonic with a low-sugar diet and just getting your body moving, the results can be truly shocking. So here's my challenge to you. Try the ACV morning tonic for the next 30 days. Seriously. Maybe take a before photo or just jot down how your skin feels and what your energy levels are like. Then see what happens. If you're ready to start this journey with me, comment ACV down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more daily health protocols that actually work. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.